exercising. It's giving me enthusiasm. It's making me feel like I should be exercising. Alison Marshall is the trainer who's leading this group. Alison, they're not slacking off just because you're on the radio, are they?
No, I think they're trying to, but they're secretly excited that you're here today, so they'll be
Keep
working
it up,
extra
guys.
hard. Yeah.
Come on, I feel like cracking the whip over here. Alison, is International Women's Day significant for you?
Absolutely. I think it's important to recognise the transition for women over the years and the opportunities and the choice that we have. And one of those choices, obviously, for us, being a fitness business owner too, is health. And I think that's really got to be one of those things at the top of the priority list for women as well, because if our health is no good, then the rest of our life suffers as well. So,
what do you hear from women about why they exercise?
yeah, so we get a lot of women through our studio, and the majority of the time it is things like health obviously is one thing, but it's mental health as well, not only the physical and the emotional, but also the mental side of things. And they've often put themselves last. I know it sounds very cliche, but it is very true.
Yeah.
It's kids, it's family life, it's careers, and then they've got to find the balance for themselves as well in terms of when can I exercise and when can I train and how do I make that a priority for me.
Yeah. Does body size and shape and the way you feel about that, does that come into it?
Look, it absolutely does, but I think we always ask people, they'll come to us and say, I want to lose 5 kilos, but our big question is why? Because sometimes it's not just about the 5 kilos, it's often about the feel good. So sometimes people misunderstand that. But yeah, absolutely, most people want to lose a bit of weight, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we try to get our clients to focus on other things as well, so they can understand the benefits of exercise holistically and not just in terms of the size. Yeah.
So shamefully, I don't even have the terminology to describe what's going on here right now, Alison. You've got a bunch of yoga mats laid out. We've got some people doing exercises where they are coming back and forth from the mats. We've got some medicine balls in action, and you've also got people running out onto the oval, Ford Oval, here in New Lambton. What are the types of exercises people are doing here?
Yeah, so today we're doing an AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds as possible in a set period of time. So it's a circuit-based workout. It's about endurance, and there's 6 exercises in the circuit. You do them as many times as you can, and we see how many rounds we get out. So we've got shuttle runs, we've got burpees, which everyone I'm sure knows and doesn't like, but that's okay. Sometimes what we don't like, we've got to do. We've also got swimmers, so working your glutes and your lower back. As well, and power jacks, which is like a squat jumping jack movement.
Just lastly, Alison, International Women's Day, the theme is balance for better.
Yep.
All about gender balance. Do you feel like that this is an industry where women are on par with men?
Look, I think it's certainly getting that way, and I think that gender equality has improved significantly over the last few years. In previous roles that I have prior to the fitness industry, it was a bit more evident, particularly in those leadership areas, but I think that's starting to even out a little bit. And I think there's a lot more recognition of the importance of women and that we are on par with men, and I think men are really respecting that. I don't ever feel like I'm segregated in any way. I own a fitness business, I'm a female, and I have male work colleagues, and there's never been any issues for me with that. So
good stuff. Alison, I'm going to let you get back to cracking the whip on this team. I'm just going to walk over here though, Dan, because let me tell you, I'm just seeing a man in a purple tutu doing a star jump straight. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
He's a little bit out of breath, Dan, but there's a challenge for you today. Maybe pop on a purple tutu and get some star jumps done.